Camelot 331 here. We got something very special today. Something you've never seen definitely anywhere else on the internet. I promise. This has never happened before. And we're going to bring it to you live, kind of. Not live, but it's in video form. So check this out. I'm going to take all the popular retail store chains, almost all of them of which I've talked about personally, and we're going to put them on the ranking. We're going to rank them from very best place to by far the worst place in the world, giving very legitimate reasons why. It is true blue. It'll be all over the news because my word is very important in the mainstream. Everyone knows me, right? Anyways, we're going to get right into this. We're not even going to joke. There's going to be zero jokes in this video because I'm just tired of joking around. And we need to take this serious, all right? Make sure, if you're taking this serious, comment down below your company and your rank. Let's start. Damn it, why am I talking still? So here we go. This is what we got. We got all these companies down below, and we got all these empty tiers up above in the heavens. Where do these companies lie? I'm going to use my expert opinion, and it's going to be very, very accurate. So let's start off right now. We're going to start off with 7-Eleven right here. We got 7-Eleven. All right, 7-Eleven is a popular chain of stores where if you want a Coca-Cola and a moon pie at 3 a.m. and you're also extremely high, you could go there and you get your high-ass moon pie drink combo at the same time. You might not get stabbed, all right, but you might get stabbed. So that, my friends, I feel like deserves a C, because you may like to get stabbed. I know I like to get stabbed. Not with like sharp objects, more like fleshy objects, but that's beside the point. C, because getting stabbed sometimes can be really, really nice to your innards. But what else, baby? Radio Shack. Radio Shack's a good one. We're going to put Radio Shack at D for dead because they went bankrupt. I don't know what else we could say about that. Do you want a gold-plated HDMI that costs $200? No, that's why Radio Shack is probably bankrupt today because that's stupid as hell. What next? We got Michaels, baby. What the hell even is Michaels? I don't really know, but I had a friend in high school that wasn't really my friend. He was kind of a super D-bag, and his name was Michael. So I'm going to put F because Michael sucks. Vans is the next one. I went into a Vans recently, and they had a buy 3, get 1 free in t-shirts. And they had a buy 2, get 1 free in shoes. So based off of those sweet-ass deals, we're going A. Because that's all that matters is the sweet-ass deals, baby. All right? Do you work at Vans? Is it a bad place to work? Too bad. You get sweet-ass deals, and that's all that matters, in my opinion. All right? Got some sweet high tops. I got a shirt that says butter on it. And a hat that has a banana on it. Next up, we have Guitar Center. Guitar Center, if you want to go to a place that is an absolute nightmare to work at, trust me, I know, okay? I have friends in deep places. And I'm not talking about my ass. I'm talking about in Guitar Center's ass. And they don't like it. Also, everything's overpriced. They're going to give you $27 for your USA damn Gibson. I don't think so. Not while I'm around. You're getting your damn E, baby. That's what you're getting today. E for everyone hates Guitar Center. But what about Amazon, baby? What about Amazon? Damn it, son. Why has it got to be Amazon? Amazon, no question, you pee in a bottle. If you work there, you're going to pee in a bottle. All right? You know how many people die to get you your one-day shipping? If that is even a thing anymore, I never get it in one day. Ever. I never get nothing. All right? Nothing. My pee-pee doesn't work at all. And that's why I got to pee in bottles. F for Amazon. There is no question about it. If you're watching Amazon, I'm sorry, you suck. Next is Ashley Home Store. I had an interview with Ashley Home Store. Okay? Had an interview with them. It was for a store manager position back in 2017. Well, she said I might be able to make $20,000 my first year if I try hard. And I was like, wait a second. What kind of store manager on earth makes $20,000 a year? And she was like, oh, honey, I'm the store manager. She was like an old lady. She's like, this is for a sales position. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm a 30-year-old man, even though I wasn't at the time. I was 27 or 28. But still, I'm 30 in my mind. No, thank you. So you know what that means? That means E rated for everyone. E rated for Eat My Ass Ashley Home Store. But next, what's next? Mattress Firm. Mattress Firm is next. Now, all I know about Mattress Firm is they sell mattresses at great deals, and you can clap cheeks on said mattresses. So that's obviously a C. All right, working there, yeah, probably terrible, but you get to chat, you clap all the cheeks. And when the store's closed and you got a honey that you see on the side, you know, because you're married and you can't take her home and you can't also go to her house because then your wife's gonna be like, where the hell have you been all night? You can clap her on the mattresses in the stock room. I'm not speaking from experience, I'm just saying that's what I would do. Next up is our favorite, Apple. It's even a damn Apple. Apple, baby. Where would Apple be? Apple has sweatshops in other countries where little children are beat daily if they don't get their iPhones put together quick enough. Right? I'm going to have to give that a hot diggity burning F. F is not for family. It's for Ferraris, for the executives. And although I would love to lick on a Ferrari, I would not beat a child in order to get my Ferrari. Unless it was legal to beat children, then I might if you gave me a Ferrari. Banana Republic. Extremely overpriced, but I love bananas. Not the texture, I like how they look. They look like yellow pea-peas. So I'm going to say D as in dead as hell, Banana Republic. But what's next? It's our favorite Best Buy. Best Buy fired all their associates in February because they were going to move online. And then the pandemic kind of ended a little bit in some places. And now they can't help all the customers they have in the store. So Best Buy's definitely an F or an E. But Corey Berry, the CEO, is kind of hot in a very powerful way. Like, I would let her, destroy my pelvic region to where I would not even be able to walk again with reconstructive surgery. So I'm going to say C. I'm going to say D for Dick and Town Core CEO. Next one's Big Lots. Big Lots smells like old people. And I lost my grandparents recently, so it makes me feel like I'm more at home. So I'm going to say B for Big Lots, because that makes sense, because B for Big Lots. Next up is Blockbuster, a company that did not try to survive the crazy change in times. They even had an opportunity to buy Netflix for $2 million back in the day. You know what they did? Nothing. They said, F you, Netflix, F for F Netflix, for obvious reasons, all right? We don't need Netflix. Sweet Tooth was trash. I'm just going to put this out there. Most of their adaptations, hot burning trash. You know what smells real bad? Hot burning trash. Especially when it's been hot and burny for like the last week, and that's what Netflix is. And the fact that Blockbuster didn't buy them makes Blockbuster have an F. But then again, Blockbuster got to see the sweet release of death, and they didn't have to suffer through the Netflix era. So I'm going to say E for Blockbuster. Facts and deductions in my brain, which is very powerful. It could probably power at least 2 light bulbs if they were like the LED ones, not the other ones. What's next? It's Dollar Tree. Hot diggity damn. Dollar Tree, I know for a fact is very, very bad to work at. But the logo looks like kind of like a penis, which is kick-ass, and they have great deals. So I'm going to say A for Dollar Tree. All right? That might change later. Next up is Gucci. I hate the name Gucci. I don't like that name, and I don't like the slang term. And I also know nothing about it because it looks like they sell like purses or something. But it does sound like juicy, and I do like that word. So I'm going to give it an E just to be nice, because juicy sounds like Gucci, kind of, but not really. Bed Bath & Beyond, though, definitely is going to get a B for Bed Bath & Beyond, mainly for the Beyond section. You know what I'm saying? The Beyond section, where you can get a lot of kick-ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? You could go, it's like flying through space. They might even have a few toys in there that you could sit on, make everything loosen up real good. All right, moving on, damn it. Forever 21. Forever 21 sells clothing. Now, I don't know about you, but every time I see the name Forever 21, it makes me upset because I wasn't Forever 21. I'm 31, which means I don't belong. There's an expiration date. I'm not allowed to go in there because I'm too damn old. F for Forever 21. Next up is American Eagle. I do kind of like their clothes, even though they're kind of mid-2000s. Now, but I also have PTSD from all the popular kids at school to beat the hell out of me when I was in school. So I'm going to go ahead and put American Eagle stresses me out at E. Definitely stressing me out with the American Eagle ass beating time. Next up is Ross Dress for Less. I went to Ross recently and I bought some sweet ass Pumas. I actually bought 2 pair. All right. And I've been wearing them for a while. Ross, you kick ass with your shoes, baby. And the employees seem to be having a great time. I've never received a negative story from Ross. So get on it, doggone it. Except one time. I received a negative story one time. So it's B as in bitch. We got it. It's covered. Next is Barnes & Noble. You know what I like about Barnes & Noble? The environment. It's very cute, and it feels like I'm in Harry Potter sometimes when you go sit down and read a book. Now, granted, I'm from Alabama, and I don't read because that's why TV was invented. I know that sounds ignorant, but you're going to have to get used to it because I like explosions. So for Barnes & Noble, I'm going to say B for Barnes & Noble, because it feels like I'm in a dream. Next up is Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods is so overpriced, I can't even see straight. But the name of the company's Dick, and I like that, so I'm going to say D as in Dick. For D as in the Dicks. It only makes sense, baby. Next up is Spencer's. If you've ever been to Spencer's, they got a lot of crazy stuff. They got thongs, they got phallic items that you could probably use for your enjoyment, and then they have really cringy ass, trendy stuff. As far as working at Spencer's, it's kind of like a bunch of friends just running the store, and then you got the evil district manager that runs around chopping heads off. As far as Spencer's go, I do know you have to deal with a lot of awfulness, especially if you're a girl working there, but it seems to be a chill environment, so I'm going to say B for Spencer's, mainly because I like phallic items. Next up, my friends, is O'Reilly Auto Parts. Now look, guys, I'm going to be biased here. O'Reilly kind of kick ass. The reason I say is because I used to play a game called NASCAR Thunder 2004 or 3, I can't remember, and O'Reilly's was my sponsor, and it was awesome. And also, I go in there all the time to get things I need, and the dude lets me take stuff and bring it back without charging me all the time. I've known him for a little while. Also, another one of my friends is a district manager there. He says it's kick-ass. He wears sweet clothes, and the corporate structure seems to not be very overbearing. And they always hook your boy up, and I've been using them for years. So, in that case, I'm going to say O'Reilly Auto Parts is going to go to the first sexy, S is in sexy, O'Reilly Auto Parts. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know, but I feel like I'm right about it, maybe. Next up is Costco. I have a lot of friends that work at Costco. They say it's great. You can also buy a lot of things there in giant loads. So I'm going to say, in honor of the loads, because we all love giant loads, I'm going to say B as in Costco. Next up is Ace Hardware. Now, Ace Hardware, I go there all the time. There's one on my street. They're really cool. They never have anything I need for some damn reason, but they're a great environment. And the lady is a much older lady, and she flirts with me, and I think it's hilarious and fantastic, and she's so sweet. So I'm going to say A is in Ace for Hardware, because it's a nice place to get you a flirt on with the old ladies. Next up is Target. We know about Target. Target's kind of trash, but is it as bad as Walmart? I don't think so. A lot of employees are mistreated at Target. No one knows what they're doing. But I've had several friends work there in the past, and I've interviewed with them, and it seems like it's slightly better than Walmart because I worked at Walmart. So I'm going to give Target a D, as in don't work here, but if there's only a Target in your city and there's no other place, then maybe do work there. So D as in do or don't. Next up is Lids. It's a hat store. I have no idea why it exists. In my humble opinion, I don't wear flat bills. I think they're kind of weird and cringy. I don't really know why. I can't explain it. I'm sorry if you like them. I don't get it. But that being said, I have never got a negative story from there, and it seems like a chill environment, so I don't really know. I think C is a good place for Lids. Now, CVS Pharmacy right here. I've gotten stories from them before, but I've also got, worse stories from places like Walgreens and Rite Aid. Seems like they kind of run similar, but I've never really had an issue out of CVS where I have Walgreens. So I think when it comes to CVS, where you can get pretty much anything, and they got Neosporin just in case you get one of those tears on your pee-pee because you went in a little too raw. I'm going to say D for CVS. But on the other end of the spectrum, I'm going to say E for Walgreens, because Walgreens, I've got a lot of stories from them. We've done videos on them in the past. They're kind of trash, and that being said, Walgreens bought out Rite Aid, if not all of Rite Aid, or maybe some of Rite Aid. So that means Rite Aid, it's going to be right beside them, because that only makes sense, all right? It only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If I was on a tier list, you know, and I was a D, as in me, and then I changed my name when I was 34 to something else, I would still be the D. Next up is Burlington Coat Factory. A great place that's not superly overpriced, and it reminds me of that little bear. I don't remember his name. Maybe it's Paddington. But for that, I'm going to give him a C, because I like the bear, and I also like cheap-ass stuff. Next up is Kohl's. Kohl's. Now, I'm going to be honest, Kohl's is kind of sweet. Never heard very many negative things about them as far as working there. As far as shopping there, I bought a PS5 from there. They saved my ass one time, and they canceled another one of my PS5s and gave me $200 in gift cards. So I bought some earbuds that promptly got stolen out of my car. Thank you so much, Jeep, for not having locks on your damn doors. So for that, I think Kohl's belongs in the B category. Pretty sexy. We're about 60% of the way through this list. What's going to make it on S? What's going to be on A? Is there anywhere that's good to go left in the world? Make sure you do me a quick favor. Like, comment down below your rankings, and subscribe. Very important. Let's get back to it. So next up, guys, is Lowe's Home Improvement. I can already tell you right away, Lowe's is a damn nightmare. Not only do they not have 7/16 20 fine thread 3-inch bolts, which is very damn important. They don't have them, all right? Why? I don't know. They don't even have zinc-plated ones. 60,000 PSI rated. That's fine. That's all I need. Nah, dude. I had to get it at Home Depot. Shocking, right? Home Depot had it. And Lowe's don't run their air. They don't run their AC for their workers. Because who gives a damn? Let's save a little bit of money. Thank you, Marvin. That's the CEO. Yeah, they're pretty awful. There's no organization. They don't care about anything but profit. So Lowe's is getting the F out of here. Lowe's, you're getting out. I don't give a damn about you, Lowe's. No one cares. Marvin, getting the F today. But that means we got to rate Home Depot, guys. We got to rate Home Depot, okay? Home Depot. They have haunted things during Halloween. There was a skeleton talking to me when I walked by. His eyes followed me. He had eyes as a skeleton, and it was cold as hell in there. 90 degrees outside, running their air. The employee smiled and asked if I needed anything. He led me right to the bolts, damn it. 7/16. I gotta give Home Depot a B, guys. Look, I've gotten a message about them before being shady. It's gonna happen, right? Unless you're O'Reilly Auto Parts. That being the case, you get B for having my bolts, having spooky things, spooky skeletons, and also having your AC on. Hell yeah. Next up is Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is one of those places that really screwed their employees over during the pandemic. They're also got a lot of those things that say live, laugh, and love that white girls love to buy when they get their first starter home. So I'm going to say E, because I hate live, laugh, love. Jesus, get a personality, baby. Next up is Macy's. Macy's has been sued to oblivion from employees for getting mistreated, and they lose nearly every damn time. As far as that, I don't know what else Macy has to do with anybody. I've never met a girl named Macy, and I don't really care about the star design. It's kind of lazy. I think we're going into E for Macy's. Next up is Goodwill, though. Goodwill. Although I've heard a few things in the past about Goodwill, my uncles worked at Goodwill probably for 20 years. They've always treated him right. They've always been really good to him. Nothing bad to say. So I'm going to say Goodwill goes to C. I don't really know. But next up is Gap, baby. Look. Ain't nothing better than a thigh gap on a female. You know what I'm saying? S, as in thigh gap. No, not really. Damn it. I'm just kidding. All right, I get my clothes from Gap because it's kind of cheap. All right, the employees can kind of be rude sometimes. I don't really care for that, and they do push a lot of credit card stuff from what I remember. So I think C is a really good place for Gap. And also, but if it was Gap as in thigh gap, it would be an S. Unfortunately, it's not for that reason. Next up is Kmart. Kmart gets an F for super fucking dead. Super fucking dead. They've been dead for years. I don't even know where they are anymore. Same thing with Sears. Why are you here, Sears? You dead as hell. I went into a Sears a few years ago. I literally thought it was abandoned. I was terrified. What in absolute hell? Why would anybody go there? I feel like I'm going to get like stabbed and drug into the damn clothes racks and never seen again. Next up is Pier 1 Imports. I don't know much about them. I have been in there before. Kind of high price, decent environment. D for don't give a damn about Pier 1 Imports. But what about IKEA, baby? We love IKEA, right? IKEA is a great place, but it's terrifying when you go in there and it kind of feels like a creepypasta where you're never going to be able to get out. So I think C for IKEA, but their stuff, when you put it together, falls apart and it's kind of terrible. D for IKEA, but I kind of like Sweden and their people, so C. All right, but Sweden's kind of fallen off the map lately, so I'm going to say D. But damn, you ever seen the female athletes from Sweden? I think that's worthy of a C. But they'll never date me because I'm a filthy redneck American. So I'm going to say D for IKEA. Old Navy is basically Gap. I thought that was the same company. I'm actually confused, and I don't remember which is which. So safely, I'm going to say DNA. C for DNA. Because I can't even imagine what that is. Next up is Party City. I don't know what that is. It sounds like something where they sell streamers and stuff, but I kind of want to have a party. So I'm going to say B because partying sounds kick ass, regardless of where you party from. Next up, though, Hot Topic, baby. Hot Topic? Dude, I bought a sweet vest at Hot Topic years ago that my parents promptly put in storage and then lost. So that sucks. Rest in peace. But it's a very cringy store, too. And it's very overpriced. So I'm going to say E for Hot Topic. Next up is Office Depot. Office Depot. I don't really know why they exist. I don't know why there's so many Office Depots and Staples out there. Last time I went to Office Depot, it was kind of creepy and terrifying, and their desks were really expensive. So I'm going to say E for Office Depot. I'm not going to go into one ever again, though. Next up is Nike stores. I'll tell you right damn now, Pumas are better. All right, I bought some Jordans, man. I bought some brand spanking new Jordans. 4 months after I got them, the sole started ripping out of them, and there was wires coming out of it. F as hell. Kill yourself. Your shoes are trash. They're trash, I tell you. Next up is TJ Maxx, though. I do know they sell some really cool things there, like jewels that act as paperweights, so I'm going to say D. But Egg works there, so I'm going to say F for Egg. F for Egg, because I'm pretty sure he works there, so I can't do that with that knowledge. Value Village, I don't know what that is, but it has a cool name. Value Village is going into C because I would love to live in a Value Village. Sounds like a cool place to be. Staples is just like Office Depot. Now, I've never had trouble out of Staples personally, but I know they did mistreat their employees during the pandemic and other times, so I think a solid D for Staples. For I don't care, and Staples get the hell out my face. Toys R Us, baby. Look, there's a reason they went bankrupt. It's because they were kick-ass. S. As in, we're going to go with A. And the reason I say that is because now all the empty Toys R Us got turned into Spirit Halloweens. And I like that spooky time of year, baby. Trader Joe's, though. Trader Joe's is a C. Because Trader Joe's kind of kick ass, but I've gotten bad stories from them in the past. So I'm going to say Trader Joe's right in the damn middle. Whole Foods, though, that place is a dirty place with rotten food and rats and terrible management. F as hell. It's basically Amazon. I'm pretty sure Amazon owns Whole Foods, so it makes sense. AM PM, don't know what that is, but it sounds like it could be a fun place to be. I am awake during AM and PM times, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to say C for AM PM because the logo's kick-ass and it kind of looks vaporwavy, which is very important in the ranking. Payless shoes. I went to Payless a long time ago, and it didn't feel like I paid less. So I'm going to say D, as in don't go to Payless because you're not going to pay less. And shocking, Sports Authority actually isn't the authority of sports. Little did I know. D as in nah. This video is getting entirely too long because I'm having way too much fun, wanting to escape and have the sweet death. I mean, the end of the video coming. Journey. I've been on a journey in my life, so I'm going to say B. The list is kind of devolving into nonsense at this point. But now we're at GameStop. Oh my God. GameStop, easily one of the worst companies in the damn world, robs everybody, robs their customers, robs their employees, and robs their shareholders. But they had some resurgence lately from the Reddit. So I'm going to say, you know what? E for GameStop. Just for the resurgence. That's the only reason they're getting an F, and because they might be able to change their path in the future. Even though Ryan Cohen doesn't seem like he gives a damn, I'm going to say E as in, you know, maybe everything's going to be all right. But next up is Walmart. Walmart, F as hell, no questions asked. I'm not even going to give a reason why. There's too damn many, and the video would be infinite time long. Next up is Per. I don't know what that is, so I'm not even going to put it up there. I don't know what I know what Safeway is, but I don't know anything about it. Fred Meyer, I have a friend named Fred. He's kind of cool, so I think a C is good for that. I don't know what any of this other stuff is. This looks like it says food, and I love me some food, so I'm going to say C for food. And that brings us to the end. Only one company on the S list, and that's O'Reilly's, and I stand by that. Everything else is perfectly and expertly placed. If you disagree, well, I don't know what to tell you, damn it. But what do you think? What's your tier list? Hey, how about you post your rankings in the comments below? I will heart whichever one is acceptable. All right? I'll heart with my heart. All right? I've been filming for a long time, so I'm running out of energy, and I'm trying to make some stomach pancakes before 1 a.m., all right? That's very important to me. And also, you know what? Not very happy with life right now. I don't know what I'm talking about. I see the video went too long. I'm delirious as hell. I probably should stop. Until next time, get the hell on it, doggone it. Subscribe, like the video. I hope you enjoyed my tier list. And also, bye. Yeah. Ooh, damn. Hot diggity damn. Thank God that's over. I do like that shape that's a penis, though.